July is Disability Awareness Month. So we're going to focus on a wrestler with a disability, Zack Gowen, who only had one leg. What happened to his other leg? It's a mystery. Did he cut it off on purpose just to get famous? Maybe. Stay tuned. This is your weekly wrestling moment with Steve Sanders. I'm Steve Sanders, and we'll talk about Zack Gowen, who may have cut his leg off on purpose just to get famous in the wrestling world. He didn't actually do that. He had cancer as a kid and lost his leg. Yeah, he did cut it off on purpose. But he did choose to wrestle without a prosthetic because he didn't like the dead weight. Zack Gowen was from Michigan. I'm from Ohio, so I automatically hate his guts. No, that's not true either. I don't fall into the whole Ohio-Michigan rivalry thing. I like Bob Seger too much for that. But he was trained by Truth Martini, for those who remember Truth Martini, who never quite got as famous as he should have been for as good as he was. And debuted in TNA and wrestled in TNA Wrestling at first as Tenacious Z. Not Tenacious D, who was the band with Jack Black and Kyle Gass, but Tenacious Z. But turned down a contract with TNA to go to WWE, where he wrestled where he quickly teamed with Hulk Hogan, who was Mr. America at the time, to fight against Sean O'Haire and Roddy Piper, and then fell into a feud with Mr. McMahon, leading to a match with Mr. McMahon, who beat him in the match. And then leading to a bunch of losses and a feud with Matt Hardy, when Matt Hardy was sucking the life out of the arenas. Because Matt Hardy just sucked in that gimmick he was in. I think he was in Matt Hardy version 1. And Matt Hardy version 1 was just a horrible gimmick. It was just a horrible gimmick. Do not go back and watch Matt Hardy version 1. It was just a horrible gimmick. I mean, I don't even know what they were going for in that gimmick. So anyways, he then feuded with, I don't even remember, I think he just feuded with Matt Hardy and Mr. McMahon. And then he came back and then he got let go. He went back to TNA for a while. He fought in Ring of Honor for a while, where he lost a bunch of matches. He fought in a bunch of other wrestling companies. He fought in Juggalo Championship Wrestling, where he won the tag team titles. He won a bunch of tag team titles in companies, including with Eugene, outside of WWE. But you know what he's most famous for? Being a one-legged wrestler. That's what he's most famous for, having one leg and being a wrestler. I mean, he's not famous for winning matches. He's most famous for having one leg and being a wrestler. He comes after the ring with 2 legs, and then he takes his leg off and puts it under the corner and hits people with it at the end of matches. I don't think he actually does that, but it would be funny if he did. But he talks to it like Also talks to Head. Should I hit him with it now? And the Red's like, no. Should I hit you with him now? No. Anyways. He wrote a book detailing his struggles and stuff in life. He's married and has 5 kids, showing that he can do other things besides being a one-legged wrestler, like fuck his wife a lot. Yes, I did just say fuck. He is now a motivational speaker for kids, which he has a lot of practice speaking to kids since he has 5 of them at home. I would not want 5 kids. Like two is way too many. Just have like one kid. That way, if you get tired of them, you can duct tape them to a wall. There's no other kids to report this. And that's about all Zack Gowen is. That's about all. That's about all. Long and short of it. He is a one-legged wrestler who lost his leg to cancer. He did not cut it off on purpose. I mean, it was cut off on purpose because he had cancer in the leg. But he did not purposely like go out with a hacksaw and just go out. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna cut my leg off, and then I'm gonna be a one-legged wrestler. He did not do that. So here's a word from my sponsor. Tired of cutting up fruit on your lap and cutting your leg? Can't balance a drink while eating? Get a table. You can sit anything on it. Your food while cutting it, your drink, a relative's ashes, a resting place for a pet, anything. You can even put a microwave on it. Not that a microwave's useful, but you can put a microwave on it. So buy a table today.